everyone, it's Pat from Pat David Music. Thank you so much for tuning in for another quick lesson. Now we're checking out a beginner, an intermediate, and a more advanced method where you're going to have to bar with your fingers, but I'll explain that later, version of G sharp minor. But by the end of the video, you're actually going to understand what the notes are in the chord and how to play every minor chord that there is. So definitely stick around. So we're going to dive straight into a little bit of the theory, but only go for 30 seconds or so, and then we'll go straight into how to play the chords. So with a minor chord, you have a root note, a 1, a 3, and then a 5. So the first note in the scale, the third note in the scale, and the fifth note. But in a minor chord, you actually flatten that third. So if this was, let's say, G sharp major, it would sound really happy. But all you need to do to make it minor is you just move back one fret. So instead of a third, a major third, it's a minor third. Suddenly it becomes sad. Now if that just went straight over your head and you're not sure, head over to patdavidmusic.com. Everything's for free, you don't have to sign up for anything. All the videos are there, but otherwise let's dive in and check out the beginning method. This first method may not sound as good as the other ones, but it will mean you can dive straight in and start playing. So our G sharp note, or the first note, pinky on the 4th fret of the 6th string, second finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, so that there's your B note. And finally, for that D sharp, you want your first finger on the 1st fret of the 4th string. So it goes G sharp, B, which is your flattened third, and then D sharp. And again, you can really only play those 3 notes when you're playing this particular voicing, but let's check out some movable shapes that are going to sound so much better. Okay, here is the intermediate version. So with the intermediate version, what you want to do is have your 3rd finger this time on the 6th fret of the 4th string. That's your G sharp. Then you want your 1st finger to actually hold down the 4th fret on the 3rd string, the 4th fret on the 2nd string, and the 4th fret on the 1st string. So the notes that you're playing are G sharp there, then you've got a B note, then you've got a D sharp, then you've got another G sharp. Sounds like this. And the best thing about this shape is if you just move it up one fret, you've got A minor. But because we're on the 4th fret, it's G sharp minor, because of that root note on the 3rd finger. If you move back, you've got G minor. Every single minor chord you can now play. Well done. Let's check out the hardest version of all. Now, if it does take you a little while to build up that strength, don't worry. You just have to keep practicing. You'll get there. Everyone can do it. Just takes a little bit of time. Checking out the advanced method, doing another similar shape as before. This time you want your 1st finger on the 4th fret of the 6th string. That's our G sharp note. You want your 3rd finger on the 6th fret of the 5th string. That there is our D sharp, making a power chord. Then you want your pinky underneath that. That's another G sharp. Then you want your 1st finger to hold down all the remaining strings. So the notes that you're holding down there is going to be, you've got that B from before, D sharp, and G sharp again. So it sounds a little bit fuller than the intermediate version. Now, does that mean there's only those 3 G sharp minor chords? No, there's G sharp minor chords all over the neck. It's up to you to find them. This is just 3 examples. And again, what's amazing about the intermediate and the advanced is it's only G sharp because of where our 1st finger is. If you move it back one fret, you've got G minor. 2 frets, you've got F minor. You can now play every single minor chord that there is. Well done for making it to the end, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Head over to patdavidmusic.com if you want to learn more lessons for free. Otherwise, I'll see you all again.